As I'm on the ground climbing up the side of this little hill to try to get a good look over the top of him, the thought is rolling through my mind that all of the preparation, all of our shooting practice, all of our area scouting, all the driving, everything that we had done all summer long to prepare for this trip was kind of coming to a head right here. And I just can remember climbing on my hands and knees thinking, I got to make a good shot and kind of seal the deal on this antelope. Well, we're headed west. We'd been out to Montana and Wyoming before in pursuit of some mule deer, but this is going to be our first trip to the west for antelope. The truck is packed, ready to go, and we're ready to make the 20-hour journey from Michigan to Wyoming.
What's that motel there?
Motel. So we rolled into town, and we were actually a day early because we had not been to this area before, and we wanted to do a little bit of scouting. So we actually spent a lot of the day just glassing some areas, driving up and down some of the local roads where we were able to hunt.
Okay, look at that buck with these binoculars compared to yours. See what you think.
So first we got out here, we saw it had 3 antelope just kind of out in the middle of the basin, 3 does.
They said there's still a buck standing over
and
there.
And then we actually caught a glimpse of a buck chasing a doe. They kind of did a big sweeping circle. He's heading her off, brought her right back to the others, and then a couple more showed up. So there was 7 out here with a really nice buck. They kind of disappeared over the little knoll here, kind of out of sight. There's still some down in the gully. We do have one other nice buck off by himself up to the right, and he's kind of way hard to tell exactly what he is, but got some antelope out here for sure.
So we rolled into town a day early, and we were going to do some scouting. We drove up and down a lot of the roads in our area, just kind of getting a lay of the land. Saw a lot of antelope, did some glassing, kind of made some marks on our GPS where we were seeing some antelope, and planned to go back there the next day.
Never took this road up. Never came in here and started.
So, okay, see those three?
All this.
See those 3 dots? 1, 2, 3, like eyeballs and a nose?
Yeah.
Most of our travels on the GPS were right in those. Sometimes I could tell, we were in.
Some gas can. I got 3 boxes of these for you guys.
Oh.
2 or 3.
And throughout the entire day, we had been just taking in some of the landscape, the vast prairie out there. We'd been seeing some antelope, not the ones that we had, maybe been pursuing the day before, but we were, trying to hone in on that. But just being out there together, it's something that we had been really dreaming about, and all the dream was coming true, and we were having a really good time. So here we are later on in the afternoon. We're several miles off from camp, and we see an antelope up on the ridge. And so we get our spotting scope out, we get kind of set up, and we look at him, and I determine, yep, he's a shooter. We're gonna go after him. So we kind of look at the lay of the land and kind of the way that he's heading down through, and we realize if we get to the next knoll, kind of set up there, we feel like he's going to come right down through and present us with a good shot. As I'm on the ground, climbing up the side of this little hill to try to get a good look over the top of him, the thought is rolling through my mind that all of the preparation, all of our shooting practice, all of our area scouting, all the driving, everything that we had done all summer long to prepare for this trip was kind of coming to a head right here. And I just can remember climbing on my hands and knees thinking, I got to make a good shot and kind of seal the deal on this antelope. So at that moment when I saw him go down, just was kind of hit with, a wave of emotions. All the practice, all the driving, all the trip preparations had come to a close. The animal was down. I think as every hunter reflects on what a successful hunt is, it's not only just getting an animal on the ground, but it is the time you get to spend afield with family, with friends, and being able to take in all the scenery that the mountains have to offer, and putting it all together in one package is what it's all about. And I was just super happy to be part of the hunting tradition with my friends and family, and get my first antelope under my belt. It was a great experience.